Good evening and welcome to the Newshour Agenda. I'm Madhavdas G. Viewers, if you thought the disruptions and hangama in Parliament will finally end today, then you're wrong. It's been yet another day of all-out war between the opposition and the government. The climax came at 5 p.m. when the Prime Minister was scheduled to speak in his reply to the motion as far as thanks for the President's address is concerned, Lok Sabha. But what actually happened was something unexpected. Lok Sabha was adjourned in exactly 63 seconds, and even Parliament has been held hostage by Netas. Watch how a session that was supposed to witness PM's speech ended in just 63 seconds.
बैठे थे उनके ऊपर कागज फाड़ करके फेंके गए बैठे थे उनके ऊपर कागज फाड़ करके फेंके गए.
Now this set off another war of words. The BJP alleges that India bloc pre-planned the disruption while the opposition leaders mock PM for skipping the expected Lok Sabha address. This is not it. According to sources, some women MPs from opposition even blocked the BJP leader's chairs, including the seat of PM Modi, shortly before his address.
डर गए आने से डर गए सदन में और उनके रेल मंत्री और निशिकांत जी तो बुलेट ट्रेन की तरह भागे.
क्यों नहीं आया? डर के भाग गया जो डर गया वो क्या हुआ वो मर गया.
मैं मानता हूं विपक्ष कि ये बिल्कुल ही गैर जिम्मेदाराना भूमिका रही है.
ये लोग प्री प्लान्ड प्रधानमंत्री जी के चेयर तक महिलाओं को आगे करके और बहुत ही उग्र भाव में आप उनका वीडियो देखिए.
Because this was the culmination of a day filled with protests both inside and outside the House. Leader of opposition Rahul Gandhi went ahead and stoked a controversy as he referred to Union Minister Ravneet Bittu as a traitor. It happened in the morning when Bittu, a former Congress MP, was walking past the suspended members of Parliament who were protesting on the Parliament steps at Makardwar. The MOS hit back, calling Rahul Desh ka Dushman. Take a look at the entire sequence.
Here is a traitor walking right by. Take a look at the face. This is what it looks like. Hello, brother. My traitor friend. Surrender. Don't worry, you'll come back.
Soon after, BJP attacked Rahul Gandhi over his traitor barb, calling it an insult of the entire Sikh community. While Congress party labelled Ravneet Bittu as a betrayer, the drama in Parliament today was unending. The big question, who will end this logjam?
जो पंजाब में इन्होंने हजारों सिखों को और देश के हजारों सिखों को इन्होंने कत्ल करवाया, हमारी मां बहनों से रेप करवाए.
It's a mindset. But just because a person wears a turban and he's left your party, you express it in terms of traitor.
बिट्टू ने गद्दारी की पार्टी के साथ. बिट्टू इतना बड़ा इशू नहीं है देश के लिए. बिट्टू इज नॉट ए मुद्दा कोई.
आप कह रहे हैं बिट्टू मुद्दा नहीं, लेकिन
बिल्कुल नहीं है. बिट्टू को सिख कितना मानते हो सिखों से पूछ लीजिए आप.
You're watching the News Hour at 10, debate number 1 on Times Now, Super Prime Time.
Let's take this across to our guest now. Joining us, we have Sanju Verma, national spokesperson of the BJP with us. Karan Verma, author, is with us. Also with us is Ashwini Kumar Mishra, leader of the Congress party. We have Siddharth Sharma, spokesperson of Aam Aadmi Party, also with us. Let me start with you first and foremost, Ashwini Kumar Mishra. You know, the point is a word such as traitor. Can it be used so casually as in the manner in which Rahul Gandhi has done today? He is talking to a person who's a member of Parliament multi-term, a person whose grandfather has given his life in service of the nation, has been assassinated by terrorists. Why use such a word so casually? Because BJP is saying it's an insult to the entire Sikh community. Ashwini Kumar Mishra.
Madhav, traitor is a relative term, whereas Desh ke Dushman is an absolute term. Traitor can be someone who's betrayed his friend, betrayed family, betrayed a relationship, betrayed a political party, betrayed an ideology, and he is a traitor. And there are number of traitors which Congress has seen, because Congress stands for the Gandhiva, the ideology. Anyone who leaves Congress and joins BJP, which is Godse-wadi party, is a traitor to that same fundamental, the same ideology. And that's an individual remark. But when he says Desh ka Dushman, there were two other Sikhs also sitting along with Rahul Gandhi ji. Is that not insult to the entire Sikh community. When Modi ji says, Modi ji called Prime Minister Manmohan Singh a traitor, does that not insult to entire Sikh community? When BJP called Manmohan Singh ji Shikhandi, is that not insult to entire Sikh community? Where this duplicity comes from? The problem, Madhav, is that BJP want to create an issue around this whole propaganda, whereas they failed to answer on the critical issue. The critical issues where Modi was supposed to answer in the parliament, and he's shying away. He's diverting the entire attention of this whole trade deal, no trade deal.
I'll just come to the BJP in a minute. Ashwini Kumar Mishra, when did you start your career?
He's coming and giving the press conference that there is no trade deal happening.
Ashwini Kumar Mishra, when did you start your political career?
Few years back.
Yes, which party? Which party?
I'm in Congress.
Sorry?
I always been in Congress.
You have never been with any political party?
I was in Congress. I will be in Congress. No.
You have never worked with any other political party?
See, you can be in any political party. You can be in any political party.
So if you were in a political party, let's assume that you are speaking the truth, although I'm told otherwise. If you had come from any other political party, you would be okay with the previous political party calling you a traitor?
Madhav, when you go and join hands with a political party which is exactly opposite of the ideology, that means you were in this political party because of the politics of convenience and not because of the politics of ideology. And you were, yes, you are a traitor to that whole ideology, the fundamentals of the political parties.
Was his grandfather who was assassinated, was that political convenience?
Join hands with other political party which is exactly opposite of that, then you are definitely a traitor. But Madhav, why we are not asking this question? Why this duplicity? That when he called Desh ka Dushman is exact absolute term, and he called there are 2 Sikh sitting
well,
here.
That was not an unprovoked comment. Let's first of all qualify that. He was responding to Rahul Gandhi. But nevertheless, Sanju Verma, Desh ke Dushman is actually somebody who's working against the interests of the country. That's a term that has been used by the Minister of State, Mr. Bittu, and not by Rahul Gandhi. He was only referring to the political loyalty of Mr. Bittu, which has changed over the years. Respond to Ashwini Mishra.
Let us get one thing very clear. The manner in which Rahul Gandhi mocked Ravneet Bittu and called him a traitor, it reflects not only his immature and juvenile understanding of Indian political scenario, but it shows he has scant regard for the sacrifice, valor and contribution of the Sikh community. Before coming to what Modi government has done for Sikhs, let's get one thing very clear. Siddaramaiah, the current sitting Chief Minister of Karnataka, was earlier with the JDS. So is Siddaramaiah a traitor by Rahul Gandhi's logic? Revant Reddy, the sitting Chief Minister of Congress from Telangana, was earlier with the ABVP, an affiliate, an arm of the BJP. So by Rahul Gandhi's logic, is Revant Reddy a traitor? And more importantly, let me say one thing to you. When did the Sikh genocide happen? In 1984. I will not even go there, where, you know, Rajiv Gandhi said, जब एक बड़ा पेड़ गिरता है तो धरती थोड़ी हिलती है, and Rajiv Gandhi's best friend and Rahul Gandhi's mentor Sam Pitroda said, हुआ तो हुआ. But let's not forget, what did Prime Minister Modi do after coming to the helm of affairs? The first thing he did in October 2014 was to, you know, ensure that via a SIT, a probe was conducted, thanks to which Sajjan Kumar, the key perpetrator of the anti-Sikh 1984 genocide, is behind prison bars. And let's not forget one more thing. Yahan par baitkar, Rahul Gandhi is, you know, saying, and his darbaris are saying, "Arey bhai, Rahul Gandhi ko desh ka dushman kyun bola?" Kyun na bole? Rahul Gandhi went abroad and said that China has encroached on 2,000 square kilometers of Indian territory, despite Rajnath Singh, despite Amit Shah, despite S. Jaishankar, despite Prime Minister Modi saying we've not ceded an inch of land. And the Supreme Court had to castigate Rahul Gandhi and ask him, if you have no evidence of Chinese incursion, does that not make you an anti-national? And then what did Rahul Gandhi's pyari behna Priyanka Vadra do? She actually questioned the Supreme Court, saying, "Arey, सुप्रीम कोर्ट कहां से मेरे भाई को इंटेग्रिटी का सर्टिफिकेट दे रही है? मतलब आप दुनिया जहान पर लांछन लगाओ, पर आपको एपेक्स कोर्ट ऑफ द लैंड कुछ भी ना कहे। सॉरी, It's not going to work that way anymore. My way or the highway will not work. Simple.
Let me come back. Let me come back to the issue at hand. And in fact, let me bring in the Aam Aadmi Party as well. Siddharth Sharma, your party has ruled in the national capital. What is very clearly being stated by the BJP today, and you might have seen that press conference, where they said that this is the same mentality of the Congress party, the anti-Sikh mentality, they say, which was reflected in 1984. A mentality which, as Sanju Verma referred to, was reflected in Sam Pitroda's Hua to Hua remark. And in fact, way back in 84, when Rajiv Gandhi said that when a big tree falls, the earth shakes. Do you agree with that?
Well, first of all, I subscribe to your view in your opening comments that this kind of language to be used is better. Pejorative words are better not used in public life, because even Aam Aadmis of India don't use the word treason even in their daily casual talk. It's a verdict given only by the courts, and the BJP and Congress should refrain from substituting courts' wisdom for theirs. Now, when 26
You are saying Rahul Gandhi was wrong? Is that your contention?
What I'm saying is that when 24 crore rural poor Indian farmers are worried about duck meat to cattle feed to cotton to corns getting dumped from USA.
What you took a principled position.
To speak about two individuals.
Mr. Sharma, we'll come to
speak about two individuals.
We are talking about
Even
Parliament.
during COVID, hospitals closed down for elective surgeries. It is called as triaging important issues first. The
Mr.
only
Sharma, Parliament is not important for you.
What made?
Sir, Parliament is not important for you. The Logjam in Parliament, the subsequent use of language, you took a very, very principled stand that both BJP and Congress party should refrain from using this language. Subsequently, I'm asking you, do you believe that the word traitor used by Rahul Gandhi is something that was best avoided? Simple question.
Make it clear? Even Aam Aadmis of India don't use this word treason in the daily casual talk. It's a verdict given only by the courts. And as far as the Parliament is concerned, the only $500 billion elephant in the room is what made 56-inch tiger agree to Trump's agricultural dump on India. Was it Epstein files blackmail? If a tiger who at the drop of a hat...
Have you read the agreement, sir? Have you read the trade deal? Has somebody told you about the trade deal?
You have to tell me, it's for the BJP to say, because
the government is saying, the government is on record to say, one second, Mr. Sharma, let's be very clear. This is what President Trump is saying, is what President Trump has stated. The government says we have not compromised the interests of our farmers, right? That much is on record. I'm sure you would have heard Mr. Piyush Goyal say as much. Now the question that therefore arises is, on what basis are you jumping to this conclusion?
Jumping to any conclusion. This is the U.S. Agricultural Secretary saying that the trade deal is a lottery for U.S.
No one can see your face, sir, if you cover your face. I mean, nobody can see what you're saying.
This is a tweet I'm showing you. The tiger, if a tiger who at the drop of a hat comes on TV at 8 p.m. is shying away, it comes across more as a paper tiger. That makes BJP a house of cards led by a paper tiger. When an Indian minister is shown as exchanging emails and arriving at meetings with evil Epstein, every times now viewer will see this discussion either
Karan Verma.
missing piece for the
Karan Verma.
or a desperate.
Karan Verma, please.
So, Madhav, first of all, for the Aam Aadmi Party spokesperson to say कि गद्दार word नहीं use करना चाहिए था, he should jog his memory back to 2015 when Arvind Kejriwal called Yogendra Yadav and Prashant Bhushan a gaddar. In fact, he shooed his entire team of volunteers and said they have to be thrown out, and even an old Shanti Bhushan was almost attacked by his volunteers, calling them Gaddar. So that is the Aam Aadmi Party for you, number one. Secondly, Madhav, coming to the point, our friend Ashwini Mishra just said कि ये गद्दार है इन्होंने पार्टी को. Ravneet Bittu stood with this party, the Congress party, till as late as 2024. His 3 generations served the party, served the nation. And when did he actually choose to part ways with Rahul Gandhi? When Rahul Gandhi continued towing the line that Sikhs for Justice had raised in Canada. When Rahul Gandhi actually openly dog whistled about Khalistani elements, and he was aghast that Indira Gandhi lost her life due to this. There were effigies of her being burnt in Canada and Rahul Gandhi didn't say a word. In fact, Pannoon endorsed Rahul Gandhi's stance that can Sikhs even wear a turban in India. So, if Mr. Ravneet Singh Bittu then parted ways with Rahul Gandhi, it was because of his love for the country, and love for the country should always be greater than loyalty towards a party, Mr. Ashwini. That is why I have respect for Ravneet Singh Bittu, and what Rahul Gandhi said today, Gaddar, that speaks about him actually who's a Gaddar, who's let his entire family down in the sense that his family, his grandmother was killed by these elements, and he still hasn't managed to speak a word against them and continues to toe the line that 6 for Justice toe and 6 for Justice endorse Rahul Gandhi. So who is actually a Gaddar? Madhav, that needs to be thought through here.
I think that's a very relevant point. Ashwin, respond to that.
So, Karan Verma ji, he said Gaddar friend, my traitor friend. That means a friend whom I trusted on certain things, betrayed me. मेरी पीठ में खंजर भोंकने वाला गद्दार दोस्त. It is not about the traitor to the nation. It was an individual. And let me expose the duplicity of...
No, but answer his question. Answer his question because... No, he has asked you a pointed question. This is not about semantics. Even Aam Aadmi Party is not happy with the word traitor used by Rahul Gandhi. You heard the Aam Aadmi Party official spokesperson. But Karan Verma has asked you a specific question. That when it comes to the Khalistanis... Listen to my question, Ashwini Mishra. Don't try to deflect. Listen to my question. Simple question that when it comes to the freedom of Khalistanis there in Canada, who have been taking out floats, who have been depicting even very poorly the assassination of Indira Gandhi, which is an extremely poor taste, insulting to India, the kind of words that have been used. And if that is the time and the background of which Ravneet Singh Bittu is leaving the Congress party, then what is the stand of the Congress party? Because it's Rahul Gandhi's own grandmother who's being insulted over there. That's the question that Karan is posing to you. Answer that question.
No, Madhav, first I want an answer on the kind of language or kind of barking.
Sir, please respond to the... No. You can't answer a question with a question. It's a very specific question.
It's not an insult to the entire nation.
Please answer the question. We will come to Nishikant Dubey. Ashwini Kumar Mishra, we will come to Nishikant Dubey. Answer the question that Karan has posed to you.
It is not an insult to the entire Muslim population.
One second. We are not even talking about anything related to... We are not talking about anything related to any religion. Specific point being made as far... One second. Ashwini Kumar Mishra, what about the statement that Karan just made? Please answer the pointed specific point that he's making as far as the free run for Khalistanis is concerned and the silence of Rahul Gandhi on that. Why is it so difficult to answer that question?
Nobody is supporting Khalistanis. Karan Verma can give me one statement where Rahul Gandhi has supported Khalistanis. Nobody supports Khalistanis, and we lost our leaders on that issue.
So what is this Gaddar traitor statement?
Stop preaching us the national. Stop preaching.
And who is condemning it in strong terms?
And see the kind of leaders you have created who go and bark in the parliament and insult the entire nation. But तुम्हारे मुंह में दही जम जाता है, आपको में दही जम जाता है, उन पे बात नहीं करोगे जो जाकर के पार्लियामेंट में भौंकते हैं और कैसी बातें करते हैं देश के पहले प्रधानमंत्री के लिए, देश के प्रधानमंत्रियों के लिए, वहां दही जम जाता है क्या?
Can I come in?
What are you saying? I don't even, this is very incorrect language, I must say. Ashwini Kumar Mishra, you have been given a turn, you are being asked a specific question, you have no answer to that. And you I will not tolerate abusive language, because if the other side starts doing that, you will also take offense. So I'm cautioning you, like you've done in the past, please do not repeat and do not use any unparliamentary language. But since the point is being made to the BJP, Sanju Verma respond to that. He says that there are extremely provocative comments coming in from the treasury benches. And why is that not being condemned outrightly? Respond to him.
Madhav, I just want to say one thing. First to the Aam Aadmi Party. There is a man called Gurvinder Singh. He's the former head of Khalistani Liberation Front. In 2017, on 29th and 30th of January, for 48 hours, Khalistani Liberation Front ke atithi kaun the? Arvind Kejriwal. He stayed in Gurvinder Singh's house. So yahan baitkar, don't wax eloquent about how, Arvind Kejriwal model is working fine in Punjab. It is not. I remember at the teak farmers protest, when Greta Thunberg and her ilk were being applauded by the Darbari ecosystem. And it was the Modi government which said that we have banned Sikhs for Justice Foundation. We have banned Khalistani Liberation Front. We have banned Khalistani Zindabad Force. We have banned Khalistani Tiger Force. We have banned the likes of Gurpatwant Singh Pannu. We have banned the likes of Jagmeet Singh Dhaliwal. Arvind Kejriwal and Darbari ecosystem was asking the Modi government, Gurpatwant Singh Pannu ki galti kya hai? Jagmeet Singh Dhaliwal wants a separate Khalistan. Isme kaun si badi baat hai? And when Hardeep Singh Nijjar was killed, not by any Indian, सबसे ज्यादा आंसू किसने बहाए थे? घड़ियाली आंसू दरबारी इकोसिस्टम और केजरीवाल के retainers ने. But
okay. Since a pointed question on the Aam Aadmi Party, I want them to respond to that. You have made some very, very specific allegations on Mr. Kejriwal and Aam Aadmi Party. I want Siddharth Sharma to respond to that before you move to the next point. Siddharth Sharma.
Everyone knows, Madhav, that Congress presided over Sikh killings in 1984 and BJP ecosystem called Sikh farmers names during the farmers agitation. Exactly the reason why a Sikh Bhagwant Man today could ensure for every Punjabi free healthcare even in super speciality private hospitals up to 10 lakh rupees and a bumper majority to add.
What does the two have to do with healthcare? What is the correction?
Coming to it, you didn't stop Sanju Verma from attacking me. Let me give the data back.
But she's not talking about she's not talking about the government schemes. Please stay on the topic. If she starts tom-tomming government schemes, you'll have a problem with that, wouldn't you?
No. I'm coming to that. The India's crime record, according to the NCRB, National Crime Record Bureau, is nearly the Punjab crime rate is half of what India's crime rate is. So Punjab just last week apprehended 2,800 gangsters, and one of the biggest gangsters is even
Don't
today.
Move from the topic. Siddharth Sharma, this is the problem. This is not even whataboutery. This is on some other. You're answering on some totally different debate. What is the question being asked?
BJP ecosystem kept calling farmers bad names during the farmers agitation. That is what BJP has given to Punjab, and that is
okay. Let me bring in Karan Verma. Karan Verma, this is okay. Let me allow that argument for a moment. Karan Verma, this is something that opposition repeatedly says, that the handling of the farm crisis was not adequate, and that is what has revived the so-called Khalistan movement. This is a charge that repeatedly comes from the opposition side. Answer that charge.
No. This is so ridiculous, Madhav. I mean, they are constantly deflecting the topic because they have no answer. How Rahul Gandhi maintained this silence when Sikhs for Justice endorsed his statement? He could have very easily said, Ashwini Mishra, he could have very easily said, I don't accept this endorsement. Why did he not open his mouth when his grandmother's effigy was being burnt there? And farm protests, the farm laws were taken back by the government. What can be bigger than that? Though I'm personally not happy with that. The Congress party in its manifesto had in fact talked about abolishing the mandi. Read the 2019 manifesto. So, these people come up with these lame excuses when the fact is they have presided, Congress party presided and perpetrated the biggest genocide of Sikhs. And this current dispensation has done a lot for the Sikhs. From removing GST on langars to ensuring that the 3,000 families finally get compensation for the 1984 riots. In fact, Rahul Gandhi is on record admitting that yes, they made blunders on 1984. Today, they've sprinkled salt on their wounds by passing such a hideous statement and keeping quiet when they receive endorsements from the Sikhs for Justice.
Well, ghosts from the past may be haunting all political parties. I'm not getting into the specifics of that. The only unfortunate part is that today we have a situation where even the Prime Minister is not able to address the Parliament on an important subject where he perhaps could have thrown light on the very same issues that the opposition is raising. The government says it's because members of Parliament from the opposition were charging towards the treasury benches. Whatever be the truth, the point is this logjam has to end in the interest of the people of the country, because we need answers. Certainly we need answers, but that cannot happen without debate, and that cannot happen without Parliament functioning. Let's leave it there. Sanju Verma, Karan Verma, Ashwini Mishra and Siddharth Sharma, thanks so much for joining us.